Alright guys, we're back with Zip. So we're still actually working on the manners binder, but what we want to do and where we're at with this dog is just starting to get him to go down with the pager. I've got to be able to get him to go down with the pager. I'm not saying to myself, I want to try to get him to do it without it. I want to be able to get him to do it with it so that I can hand him over to anybody and they too can get him to do it with the pager, because there's going to be a commonality between all the handlers. So remember, I'm teaching him 3 basic behaviors. We've got to utilize food with this dog. Zip, people that don't use food, let me just tell you the Kelly character's views on people who don't use food. Oh, they're a little bit left of who's the worst conqueror that ever lived? Crystal will look that up for me later. Alright, so look, I've got him because you've got, this is the only way we're going to change. If we understand that this dog's problem of lashing out and doing all that is fearful, our only hope is to really, to be able to control a food drive in the dog, because they're very animated and happy in that state of mind. So if we can cause the dog to engage in that behavior, I mean, that has to be job one. To me, and I remember we had this one time years ago. It was this deaf boxer. The people said it was 3 years old and loved treats. Well, then later I found out from Anita at the Boxer Rescue, no, the dog was like 6 and it had never liked treats. I mean, so that's a hard thing to overcome. A 6-year-old dog that somehow, and it would have taken concerted effort, to shut a dog down like that over food, because obviously dogs eat and everything else, you know what I mean? It's not like it didn't eat for 6 years. It just never liked treats because of the format it was being presented in, because it had been made to wait for treats or whatever. Anyway, so what we're going to do is use our pager to shape Zip. Have got to remember these pages. So if you have a slight delay, heel. I kept holding it down, but I started holding it down the second he went away from me. Heel. The way I'm doing it, guys, I've got my remote in this hand, and I've got my leash in both hands. I saw some video where the guy heel. I gotta go back and watch it because I want to say it was DT or something. Zip. Heel. Oh, he's going to the manners binder on his own. I already know that this dog is going to get a little hinky on the down, so I'm going to do my pager. Heel. It's like a little living obstacle course. Heel. He's straight. We're looking for new storylines for the show, so if you at home have any, heel. Or if you want to be in the show, down. My friend Mark is coming Saturday. Mark the doctor. There's actually 4 Marks in the show. There's Mark the neighbor. Mark the neighbor's probably going to be in the show this week too, when the Kelly character goes to his bike week party. It's been eerily quiet over there. Anyway, then there's Mark the lawyer. That's the one that has Elliot's brother. And there's Mark the dog trainer. And Mark the dog trainer's getting written out of the show. I don't know if you saw that. I'll tell him. Oh, he'd get mad. And then Mark the doctor. So that's who's coming. He's bringing Scarlett. And I'll tell you who's going to be the new star of our videos. So Greg puts, nice, you're the queen of YouTube. Well, if that's how he feels, who am I to say any different? All right, look, so let's work on the down a little bit more. I'm going to pick him up with the pager is what I'm going to do. Zip. Good. I'm going to be ready, though. If he jerks me, I'm going to reciprocate by pulling this leash heel and adding the nig down, in part out of self-defense mechanism. I told Crystal my take on the world is what I see is a lot of large dogs that are difficult to control. That's my take on the world. That's why we got to have these collars. No, down. You see what happened right there? He didn't like that bulldog fudging on his ears. I want you to be ready, Crystal, because he might do it again. And Alan Vivian, that's what we call, he started to get hinky. The bulldog brings out the worst in a dog, though, doesn't he? Between him and Molly, that's the only reason we keep Molly. I haven't even filled Crystal in on all the things Molly's been doing. Yeah. Sure you can imagine. We need to have, what we need to have, Crystal, is we need to have videos where we, kind of develop the characters a little bit more.
Yeah.
So here's Molly, and then we kind of have a little backstory. I go find that old, adoption paper thing that those people that gave her to us. Oh, she had a whole stack of stuff, Crystal. She had a bowls and beds and toys and all her little heartworm. I mean, she had it all. She had it all. She had a little fancy little dish stand for her little silver bowls.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. And did she appreciate it? No. And in fact, the lady was so grateful that I took Molly that later she mailed me a check for $100 and said, "Please put this towards Molly's board." All right, look. So I'm going to make him go heel.
No.
What I'm doing, though, that's different than what a lot of people do is I'm keeping a mantra. Good. Going. So that way when the mantra stops, that's your first clue things are going south. Good. Heel. Okay. All right, I'm going to push him down. Good. Now I'd like to get one with the real bitsy down like that. Down. That'd be perfect for the slow-mos. And you see I had my foot on there. We've only just started this dog with the down. He's very, very much like Bara. In the beginning, if you go back and find it, that's what I need to edit, go back and edit. Because remember how I would make her, tell her to go down, Crystal, and then somehow it just end up backwards? Now that would be a good slow-mo. To see the mechanics of
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just put down, then just put the after, heel. I'm molding him around my leg with that pager, though, is what I'm doing. And I understand that there's a delay, so I'm starting it before. I'm starting it heel. I'm going to tell you when I started it, slightly before I said that. Heel. Good. All right, I'm already, down. I'm going to tell you what, he tried to, he's trying to be the trainer. And this dog is very comfortable with things that are familiar to him. So that's why I'm going to do it again. I'm going to down him at the same spot. Heel. Never correct the dog for that. You know what I mean? I can't stress enough to you guys in the beginning, and Matt, you got to hear me on this, that you've got to really gloss over the little mistakes. Like right now, I'm not in any kind of frame of mind to give him really any credit. See that bulldog just fall in that ditch? Heel. All right, now watch. He's going to be comfortable with this. He's going to see down. Good. Now let's see where he's got his paw right there. Heel. If I don't fix this real quick though. Down. Good. My job at this point needs to be more, not just implying that I'm going to make him go down, be very obvious that I'm following through with it. Zip. Good. I'm going to go back to the same place. Heel. Good. I'm going to do my heel. Then I'm going to add down. Now, I like to do it that way, you guys, where you are adding you down right after that turn away. You're going to do it again, and he's going to do it absolutely perfect. My prediction is he's going to do it absolutely perfect. And we're including some of his clips in an instructional video that we're doing. All right, now watch. I'm going to pick him up with the pager. I don't want there to be any precursors, though, and I'm not going to step off. My feet are square right now. I just stand like that because I'm pigeon-toed. Chris looks so sad. This is where we build empathy for the character, Crystal. All right, look. Zip. Good. So I picked him up. Heel. I'm going to do my turn. Good. Good. Heel. Turn. All right, unlike Bulldog. Down. All right, watch him. I get hinky. Good. Good. You know, I've really got a particular posture. I mean, I really shouldn't have my thumb like that. I mean, that's like some real thumb posturing where I'm like, heel. For him, heel. Well, we're going to get a little slow-mo healing through this little menagerie. Good, heel. This is my little cast of characters. Down. Good. He's doing absolutely perfect. All right, now watch. I'm going to tell you what he likes. Not that Bulldog. All right, watch. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to pick him up. When he's up, then I'm going to step off. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to move because I'm surrounded by these 3 dogs that look like a cartoon. Zip, heel. So do you see how I picked him up? Good. Heel. I've got to have the sensation I'm leading him with this leash, though. Heel. Good. I'm doing my turn. I'm already thinking about it. Heel. I'm not going to let him move me right there. Heel. I'm going to do my turn. And I'm going to down. I'm adding my pager. Absolutely perfect. All right, guys, he's doing fantastic. We're going to get a couple slow-mos. Be right back.